Now I want to teach you how to use contextual filters. Yes, we are moving to the advanced section of views. But what is the difference between an ordinary filter, which you define in the filter criteria section, and a contextual filter? We've looked at how to filter content in views by defining a filter criteria. And this works well if you want to display only a specific content type or if you only want to see published content. And of course, you can add other filters just by clicking on add. And here you can see all of the available properties and fields which can be used to filter content. And it's useful for creating exposed filters like we have here for title, which we've already covered. Now, one limitation of a filter is that the value of a filter is static. It's hard-coded. So if we take this content type filter, for example, the value, which is article, is static or hard-coded. I selected the content type article and it's not going to change. It's not dynamic. Even this exposed filter requires a user to manually add a value. Views isn't dynamically generating the value. A contextual filter, on the other hand, dynamically gets the filter value. It can be configured to get a value from the URL, for example, or it can even get the user ID from the logged in user. And then that value is passed into views and used to filter content. So a good example of using a contextual filter is to filter content which is created by the logged in user. So if I'm logged in and looking at a list of articles, I will only see my articles which I created because views is dynamically getting my user ID from the user session and filtering content by that user ID. Now, you can't hard code the user ID because it'll be different for every user. So just to recap, the value of a filter added as a filter criteria is static, whereas a value of a contextual filter is dynamic.